Hey everybody, this is BoboTheVulture, and it's time for more MLB Power Pros. And we've already seen the failed run of BoboTheVulture. We have already seen the successful runs of Lethal and Zerf to become pro players of the future. And we have already rolled out, and yesterday was the final deadline for player submissions for my created season mode to donors for Zerf's MS bike ride. So, we now begin in earnest on that list. And yeah, it's time to start, because we saved the progress last time of having one. And, drum roll or not, please, but our top donating individual was Antious. So we are going to start with Antious's character. First name, please. It is going to be Antious. Okay. Last name will be Verde. Or green, as we call it. Or verde. Depends on the language we're speaking. Wait, I just put in verde. That ain't right. Yeah, no, that ain't right. And the save name as will appear on in-screen action. I suppose you can all follow along too. If you look up the comments for the Put Me in Coach video, you will be able to see where I'm pulling this information from right now. But the appears in-game's name will be Ant. This is the character we are creating, everyone. Let me go ahead and load up Bobo Baseball Bowl. That's effort. We are the internet. That's fine. I mean, you're only really going to lose a very small amount of suspense here, because you're going to find out all of the information. The only thing that we won't find out, or that you guys won't find out, is what his preferred number will be, because I did allow people to ask for numbers if they really wanted. So, he has face number 1, which was the face that I chose. It's the super palest face of all. Let's see. And, wanted to be right-handed all through and through. Batting right, throwing right. Wanted the position of second base or fill as needed. Well, you donated the most money, so you get your first pick. You will be second base. What style do we want to give Antious here? Nice closed up style, crouching style. That's pretty hot stuff. Let's go for a nice easy open style here. We will be doing manual upgrades, and Antious's favorite pro team will be the Detroit Tigers. This is all okay. Do you choose shortcut mode? Also, we are going to debut shortcut mode this time through. It's going to be an exciting new experiment that Antious will be part of. Antious gets to be the anointed chosen individual to debut shortcut mode. So, let's nothing against the game and the experiences that we've had playing it together, but let's hope shortcut mode does a decent amount to trim down the amount of time it takes to create an individual character in this game, because I actually don't have as many players as theoretically I could fit into 2 teams, but I still have like 30 submitted characters that we've got to get through. And the past few have taken upwards of 4 hours each. Anyhow, let's try the shortcut mode here. Okay, the shortcut mode's been activated. Click. Ant and Marvin join the baseball team. Ah, so we miss all that cinematic. That's okay with me. Now then, we got the fielding machine, which will increase strength and mentality. We got strength, technique, and mentality. Getting some swinging in. Get our swing on. Long throws would build arm strength. Build arm strength a lot. And get us some technique. I want to have some technique and mentality, but I do want to primarily develop strength. I'm guessing our basemen don't necessarily need to be fantastic fielders, so we're kind of going to want them to be heavy hitters as best we can. Alright. So the first month passed. You'll be shooting for the majors with your rival Alvin. Strength points gained, quickness points gained, technique point gained, mentality points gained, and we used some vitality. Okay. This is making some sense. There's some styles I can buy, yes, probably, Z-Sword, but right now money's at a premium because we need to invest $500,000 into the ability to use created teams in season mode. Let's conduct some more training, and let's do some more long throws and build that arm strength some more. The fortune teller has spoken. Fate card system activated. Oh, this is great. I mean, it looks like we're maybe gonna miss some fate card stuff. At least we're definitely missing a lot of, that was intended to be a response to marks. Oh yeah, there is a strong style bad at marks. There may be a strong style. We could become the king of strong style. That wouldn't be too bad. Ah, the cafeteria. What's this lipstick doing here? I bet that girl over there dropped it, Chief. Yes, that girl did drop it over there. Here. Give it to me. I'll take it to her. Ant meets Becky. Becky likes us more. Ant manages to pass his exams. Man, shortcut mode's going well so far. Becky drops in to check out the team and likes us less. Well, that's okay. Now that I am in the danger zone, though, I'm going to go ahead and save and exit. I feel like these modes will be a lot more about saving and loading, and less about suffering over individual choices. And the saving and loading should take a lot less time. I mean, obviously we still have to go out to the menu and come back in, but we won't have the issue of having to go through whatever cinematic sequences happened. Now, the first hyper recovery, if I remember right, is actually pretty easy to get. So I'm not sure we have to actually get ourselves into the danger zone in order to get it. So let's try and rest right now. See if we get a hyper recovery. Time to get up, bright-eyed and ready to go. We're fully rested. Oh, look at that sweet, sweet hyper recovery. Becky joins the team as assistant manager and likes us more. Our fortune rating went up and we got mentality points. That's right, Lethal. Goddamn baseball, except there's not a lot of baseball going on right now. Hey! Becky, what's wrong? Who did this? My t-shirt! It's filthy! Uh-oh. I used it to wipe down some old balls. Thought it was a rag. Chitter, 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 chitter. Come on! Who did it? Be a man, admit it! Be a man, Hulk! I'm gonna go ahead and be a man and admit it, because otherwise I feel like something bad will happen. No question here. Yeah, I'm not pulling the audience this time, Lethal. We're trying to get through. I'm doing this as a test to determine how quickly we'll actually be able to get through some of these created characters. It's my fault. Ant, you did it. Thought it was an old rag, so I used it to polish some baseballs. Yeah, the random events still exist. It just basically shortens down the dialogue significantly. An old rag? Do you know how much that rag cost? I'm really sorry. Ha! Guess I should have known better than leave it lying around near someone who couldn't possibly know its value. But since you were honest about it, I forgive you. Becky likes us more. That's like a win all around. Plus, we're bright-eyed and ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and save because we got the hyper recovery and extra rest. No time to talk. Got baseball to play. That's right. So far, things are going swimmingly. This is the road to the Major League, everybody. Powerful profession that we have here. Let's keep it up with this throwing practice. It seems to be going really well for us. Ant goes home and visits his parents. We recovered some vitality. Nice. So it's January. So I gotta try and bear in mind when it is that the actual baseball season starts up. I should maybe check out. I have $200. That's not too bad. I don't need to go to work. Let's look at our ability points here right now. Okay. We've gone ahead and used up our points. That's good. And let's see what the eval so far on us is. Get a part-time job and make some money. That's fair enough. Oh, did we happen to get any? Okay, good. There's nothing in the other one field that is some bullshit like we start with a toothache or we start with poor communication that doesn't get us the proper number of cards to play in any fortune events, although we would have noticed that at this point. Let's go ahead and keep training then. Throw them balls. The job command is now available. Who cares? Ant and Marvin are invited to join a fraternity. Hello, I'm a frat brother at Pie. If you want to join our frat, I'm gonna have to sneak into the girls' dorm. What? No. Well, if you guys aren't interested, there's plenty of other suckers, pledges to take your place. Hey, Travis the Unknown. What's wrong with you, Ant? We could have joined the Pie. I remember reading somewhere that the chairman of Big Soft never went to college. Really? Without the expository dialogue from earlier, that doesn't have any connection to what we were previously discussing. That guy was recruiting thieves, not pledges. Now I was all set to brave danger to snatch some poor girl's Gundar robots. I don't think girls collect those. Hey, girls can do it too. Keep building up these points. Ant listens to Toby's gripes. Sounds about right. Man, that was way, way better than these situations ordinarily are. Hey, mister, can you throw me that ball? Mister? Do I look that old? Whatever. Okay, kid, catch. Good catch. Not bad, kid. Thanks, mister. Mister, call me guy or dude. By the way, why are you playing all by yourself? Yeah, you'll play baseball too, right? How about playing little catch? How come you know I play baseball? Well, okay, they didn't trim down this set of dialogue, but that's alright. Well, you aren't exactly dressed for football, are you? Good point. Relax. Come on, let's play some catch. Let's get Marvin involved in the catch game. Man, we have so many challenge cards. Sure, I tell you what. I'll see if Marvin will join us, and then the three of us can play catch. Be, Chief. It's getting dark. Let's call it a day, okay? Yeah, I'll see you around, dudes. Hey, you take care, too. Nice kid, huh, Chief? Wish I had my own kids. Well, how do you know that you don't? I think you'll need to find a girlfriend first. Gee, Ant, thanks for bringing me back to reality. Strength points, and we used a little bit of vitality. That's alright. I'm gonna keep training anyway. We will risk the 12% chance of injury. The much-anticipated Scout visits the team. Mentality points gained. Scout's eval increased. The much-anticipated Scout has good damage against airborne targets, but low damage against ground targets. Let's go ahead and save and exit. Want to see whether or not we're able to get hyper recovery yet, and if we aren't, I can go back and load quickly. That's what I'm liking about success modes so far. You know what? If, like, I can get a character done in a session, I will be very pleased with how shortcut mode works. Of course, that seems unlikely given the fact that we haven't actually even gotten to any baseball yet. And baseball does take some, you know, time and effort. Which, considering it's a baseball game, is fair. I'm not going to, yeah! Get that hyper recovery. Robert explained about the season starting. Well, good for Robert. A new coach comes to meet the team. Coach's eval increased by existing. Our fortune rating went up. Mentality points gained. Gotta save anytime I get the hyper recovery because that is the best thing to have, and it's a good sort of check-in point. It keeps us maybe once a month or every other month up to date on things. You know, also in case my PlayStation, which is an ancient PlayStation, crashes or something like that. Of course, if it does crash and, like, completely dies, I'm going to lose all of the information related to this game that I've already built up. This virtual memory card that I have on my PlayStation 3, it'll be, you know, toast. So, let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's build up the sweet spot and work a little more on that power. Power. Okay. See, and this is why you load. That was a 3% chance of happening. Ow! Hey, Ant. Are you okay, Chief? Yeah, I think so. You're lucky the injury wasn't serious, Chief. Yeah, I better not overdo it, though. I'll be more careful. Just jammed a finger. I'm losing points. No way. It would appear you need to impress the coach during practice before you can make the roster. Ant beats Bison, the traveling shopkeeper. Bison offers to sell a used bat. It's yours for just $50. No. I think I'll pass on the bat. And it's time to just exit without saving. 3% chance, might as well be 100. About right, Lethal. But this is why we do this. Do I feel bad about this? Not a whit. If anyone does feel some deep shame in me over the fact that I'm save loading to optimize these players, just remember how our games against the actual pros went when I save loaded to get our characters as optimized as possible. Alright, we know that information about the coach. Here is M. Bison, the traveling shopkeep. I do not want the bat, because the bat will only bring about the ghost of Legend Willie, which will apparently also somehow lock me out of ever becoming team captain. Which, considering we're playing as a hitter and not a pitcher, would pretty much take the fate of games completely out of our hands, because we would only have our own at-bats to control. We would not have the last 2 innings of any game to control. Remember the several weeks Bobo had to go to the hospital for a toothache. That's right. Like, you wouldn't think that they would just be like, oh, hey, looks like you have cavities in these, like, 5 teeth. Let's go ahead and drill those and fill them all. Nope, it's, we're gonna fill up this 1 tooth. Now you come back next week, you hear? Let's see what kind of items we got here. We've got the On Fire Arch. We also have the Mighty, and the V-Shot, and the X-Shot, and the Ribby Getter. I wonder what the difference between the On Fire Arch and the Ribby Getter is. Oh, shoot! I actually forgot something very important. This is going to be theoretically an issue down the line, but in order to optimize my characters, I'm supposed to get rid of the Rookie Charm, because I will get far more points for not using the Rookie Charm. Unfortunately, this means I'm going to be in charge of my own fielding during games where I am in charge of the team on defense. It's a solid psych. It does a body good. Well, you know, honestly, if fate conspires to make me not team captain, that might actually work out all for the better, because then, theoretically, old Ant here is not going to have to do any of his own fielding. Gotta get good sometime. Yep. It probably won't end up being today at the, rate of time that we're going. So this increases power. This also increases power. They both cost the same. Got a giant bear. Get painkillers. Get inspiration medicine. Graduate's charm. Studying becomes more effective. Wave the focus stone. In technique practice. No. 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 I'm thinking we want a sleep tight pillow. Eventually it's going to be harder to get hyper recovery without having extra pillow accessory. Sleep tight is the strongest of investments. Coach's eval increased. Sleep tight, Ant. Hey, Chief, what are you reading? I was looking at the mail order ad in this magazine. This Lady Luck figurine looks pretty good, doesn't it? Let me see. Be super popular and ultra rich with Lady Luck on your side. Sounds marvelous, man. Super popular, ultra rich. Yeah, super popular. This is definitely for me. Let me borrow this magazine, Chief. Hey, wait. I haven't even finished reading that magazine yet. Oh, well. Interesting. Alright. This is going to... Our injury rate is going up to 13 here. Let's hope that we're in the 87% here. Good. We captured it alive. Ant goes home and finds his dad's mitt while cleaning the house. Look, if you're gonna clean the house, why don't you start by throwing that thing out? I will challenge him. Dad? Want to play a little catch? Oh, me? Throw the ball around. I got better things to do. Come on, it's okay if you can't throw straight. I'm a ball player. I can catch just about any wild pitch. Wild pitch, me? If you think you're better than me. Okay, let's go outside then. Wink. For $1. What? If you want to toss the ball, it'll cost you $1. Oh, okay. $1 to play catch. He's actually charging me money to play catch. Ant plays catch with his dad. Ant is charged $70 by his dad at $1 a throw. I spent $70. For the part I was short, Dad let me put it on credit. Why, thank you, son. That was well worth the waste of time. Let me know when you want to do that again. I don't think I can afford it. We better immediately go work a job before we get into debt with the Yakuza. Hello there, for here to go. Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here because I saw your want ad in the newspaper.
Ah, not a customer, really. What do you want? This is a BBC News report.
Yeah, like I was saying, the ad. Want a part-time job.
Right. Well, how about trying our specially priced pickle pizza meal?
Challenge! Wait a second.
What?
What's the hourly wage?
Let me see. It's $5 an hour.
Sign out says you pay $5 or more.
That's right. So I'm going to pay you the $5 rate.
Listen, boss. I'll work real hard. I play baseball, so I'm physically fit to handle any job. What's more, my hours are flexible, so I can work just about any shift.
Okay, already. Take it easy. I'll give you $6 an hour.
Z-Sword, apparently it didn't do anything for Ant here, but apparently if you challenge your dad, I forget if it's either if you agree or challenge your dad. If you are a pitcher, you get some variety of pitching out of it, some variety of extra pitching stuff. $7. You think this is a joke? That's right. All right.
What a kid.
$6 an hour. Nice. Got $112. Good. Maybe because you're tired, the money you receive from your part-time job has been reduced. We used some vitality. Our money man rating went up. Well, that's weird. Becky becomes friends with Milton, and Becky likes us less. That's also weird. I'm starving.
Hi, Aunt.
Hey, Becky. Why don't you come over to my house? I'll make some good food for you. You're gonna make me something to eat? You sure you know you sure you know what you're doing in the kitchen, Becky? Ah, Z-Sword, you're using research. How rude! I may not look it, but I'm quite the chef, I'll have you know. I cook a lot. What with my mom working abroad. Wow, I didn't know. I guess I didn't know it. Sounds good to me. I want you to invite Alvin, too. I'm going to Marvin this. It's still a good benefit. Is it good enough, Z-Sword, that we need to load? How about if I ask Marvin to come? No way! Becky likes us less. Well, screw you, Becky. You don't know. Alright, considering how fast this is going, let's go ahead and try it. For science. Science! Because while I am doing this in shortcut mode, I do want to try and be as good as possible to Antious' character, considering how good Antious was to the cause of multiple sclerosis research and prevention. Right, so we are now going to review some of this information. Yeah. Ant did some good work for us. I gotta say no, though. I hope I get another no card. Good. Passing the bat. Let's hope we can get a sleep tight pillow. If we can't, it's not the end of the world. We can get the sleep tight pillow, so that's okay. We also want to sell the rookie's charm. Pleasure doing business with you, Bison. Let's get back to throwing. Oh, hi, Coach. Without Becky as a go-between, it's really tough to get anywhere with him. Well, I'll just be heading practice then. Huh? What's this? Coach, you dropped your lineup sheet. Here, Coach. Huh? But according to this... Wait a second, Coach. How come my position has changed to first base? But I want to always play second base. Oh, does that mean you want me to play first from now on? Oh, it's true. What should I do? Should I agree to change my position just like Coach said to? No, let's be passionate about this. Challenge! Coach. I understand what you're thinking, but I've got my pride, you know. So how about seeing how well I play third out in the baseball field? If I don't do very well, then I'll agree to the switch. It's weird. I wonder how Coach will test out my fielding. Oh, you want to do a pepper drill? Alright. I gotta see where the ball's coming from and react quick enough to catch them all. Oh shit. Quickly choose the direction indicated. Humph! Here it comes. It's an upper left. For plunk. Oh no, I was too slow. Here it comes. It's a lower left. Sha. Here it comes. It's a left. Here it comes. It's a high. Here it comes. It's a low. Here it comes. It's an upper right. Here it comes. It's a lower right. Here it comes. It's a lower left. Here it comes. It's a right. Talk about selecting fast. That's right. Whew. So how'd I do? Nice job. Looks like you passed. Becky likes us more. Coach's eval increased. Nice. So, I don't know what we actually missed out on instead for that. I think it was we didn't get to play with the kids or something. Game was kind enough to have good chunks on the first selection. That's right, Bandit Marks. I did notice that. It was giving us a lot of, I won't say gimmies, but... Coach's eval increased. Hank goes home, find his dad's mitt while cleaning the house. Why don't you start by throwing that thing out? No! I will not do it. No way. I'm not going to throw this glove away. Would you just get rid of the thing? Okay, if that's what you want. You'll never see it again, because I'm keeping it. Okay. We keep the mitt. Doesn't exist in any of our inventories, which I guess must mean that yes, it is definitely some variety of mysterious plot item that we can't do anything with. Non-equipable, non-available in the items menu. But we'll go ahead and save because I want to see whether or not we get the. I think we get the hyper recovery if we sleep now, right? Dad's mitt will come back in 7 episodes to make the save. There you go. I'm exhausted. Time to get hit with a diamond cutter. Fully rested. Hey! Yeah, Marvin, you got a sec? Is it time for snacks already? Yay! I want a chocolate bar with peanut butter. Don't be stupid. Got some great news for you two. Better than snack time. Really? Coach, if you would. Please continue. Says the two of you performed admirably every day and you're being put on the roster. What? Really? That's great. However, Peter's already playing second base, so someone is going to have to switch positions. What? What'd you say? I'll take care of the rest. Robert. Like Becky. No, like the coach said, one of you is going to have to change positions. In other words, a conversion. How about it, Ant? Will you switch positions for us? I will challenge. Can you let us play for it? That way there won't be any doubt. I want to play for it too. Competition, eh? Sounds good. Let's start the test then. Peter and I completed the defense test. Next up is the batting test. Whoever hits the most out of 10 balls wins. Peter, you're up first. Yes, sir. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to load this again. On my count, Peter, your score is 8 points. You're up next, Ant. Yes, sir. I'm going to have to load it because you didn't get that sweet hyper recovery. We got to do one more round of training. Oh, Hazel the girl. Well, that wasn't great, was it? Wait, that other one didn't count? Oh, it probably did. Oh, it didn't, I guess. Why are some of these not counting? To invest our points, yeah. How come that one didn't count for any points? That was a seriously good hit. Maybe he's in cahoots with Peter. I only managed to get 1 good hits. By my count, you got 4 points. Peter's gonna be second baseman. Alright. Don't let it get you down. I got a different position in mind for you. Where? First base. First. Yeah, it's usually a good spot for power hitters. A power hitter! Yeah. You can concentrate on hitting. Maybe build up your power. That'd be great. It's not an easy position. Get ready for it. Yes, sir. I'll go for first base. That's the spirit. Don't let us down. Moved to first base and made the roster. However, going back and loading. So I will go ahead and invest the points that we have thus far. Then I will, fate dictates you will be a first baseman. Well, I mean, I guess so. In theory, I was going to end up making JG the first baseman. Because JG essentially asked to do that to, I guess, fulfill my legacy? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Let's improve our abilities. Let's work on our sweet spot. Build it up. Now there's a reasonable chance we will be injured here, but I'm going to try anyway. And we made it! Coach's eval increased. Becky became friends with Milton and likes us less. Alright, we got good news. We're being put on the roster. We're going to end up having another chance at the hitting test. Now, theoretically, I have slightly better concentration than I used to, although I didn't have enough to improve a letter grade, so I'm not sure whether or not it's actually unlocked any hidden abilities in us. I like the theoretical concept that Ant would say that he wants to play for it, and then Robert would say, I don't want to play for it. Or Peter, sorry. Batting test. 6 points. Hey, he made fewer points this time. You're right, Bandit Marks. We got a little lucky. We still don't have a very good sweet spot, probably. But let's see what happens. It's a little better. Why are none of these counting? It's not an insignificant boost, you're right. Well, we won. Oh, that was a slow one. Not ready for that. Hey, we're doing much better this time. Whiffed it. Still, we doubled his score this time. Sweet. It's not about getting connections. Yeah, they're factoring hit quality versus hit quantity. I get that. All right, that did it. Yeah, there's no question. Ant wins. Ant's our second baseman. It's your decision. I'll take any position. Then he turns around and... no. Yeah. Peter, I want you on first base. First? Yeah, we need some leadership in the infield. Yes. I won't let you down. Then it's decided. Let's start practicing. You gotta get used to your new position. Yes, sir. Peter moved to first base. We made the roster. Scouts eval increased. Having made the roster in our chosen position, I'm going to go ahead and offer that up to the gods of save. Then we'll rest and see whether or not we can get the hyper recover, and if we can't, we will attempt to tempt fate by practicing with dangerously low vitality. That's right, what's not on second? Ant's on second. I'm exhausted. Yeah! Look at all those points. Strength and quickness. Once again, let's go ahead and save the hyper recovery. Though theoretically, I should be able to do that easily without saving again. If I just remember to rest my first turn. But, you know, trying to make this as seamless as possible in case, you know, future Bobo is playing like a dum-dum. First is generic. First is a... I'm not going to say first is an easy position to play, but first is a position where your job is pretty basically defined, and 9 times out of 10, you're just going to be there to catch a ball that's thrown to you by someone else. And the primary thing that first basemen are supposed to be concerned with is being really good hitters. Anyways, let's take a look at the data here. Wait, not the data. I want to look at the attributes. I could get myself some more power. Wonder if I have potential for a conflict event with Peter. I hope not. Peter seems like a really good guy in terms of these characters. Let's keep getting strong. Ant bumps into his dad. I need an extra hand. Can you help me out? What's the job? Home maintenance. Today it's grass cutting. Home maintenance? Maybe I'll look into that later for some part-time work. So what do you say? You gonna give me a hand? I will go ahead and agree to give my hand just to burn a yes card. Now we got extra challenges. Yeah, but only for a bit. Great! I knew I could depend on your son. Job's yours. What? Where are you off to? I gotta go look for another job. More the better, you know? See ya! Way to go, Dad. Just take it easy and make everybody else do all the work. Dad's in a better mood. I only accomplished something there, apparently. Voom. Bip. Ow.
Hey dude, how about throwing me the ball?
Are you the kid I played catch with before? By the way, thanks, XNSU_Dog King, for the follow. Dad'll give us money for sure, that's true. One time you would really want to burn a Marvin. Yeah. Hey, you hit me on purpose, didn't you?
No. But since you're here, why don't we play some catch again?
Let's go ahead and play catch. Okay, sure. Let's take a break, okay? Huh? Was that your stomach growling?
No.
Hey, why don't we go grab a bite to eat?
I'm okay. Anyway, you don't look like you could afford it.
Hey, you're too young to be worrying about things like that. Let's go get a hot dog.
Hot dog! That wasn't bad. Better brand of mustard, but definitely been an improvement though. Next time I'll show you a place that makes some great hot dogs.
Sounds good. Well, ready to break a sweat?
Sure.
We spent $10. We got some strength. That's what I like to see. There's a set shortstop in a second. By the time when yours comes up, you'll have to think about it. We already have a set shortstop. We have Lethal on shortstop. And we have Lethal on shortstop, and Antious here is theoretically being a second baseman. I mean, on both sides, rather. Both teams. Well, I will break it to you. At this point, I think the deadline came and went, and I don't know if I have enough submissions of people to fill out 2 entirely separate teams. And my intention was to fill up the team that I will actually be playing as with as many created people as possible. Just because if you're on the opposite team, we're probably not going to see your character very much at all. We will play against you, like, you know, maybe a couple of times in the season, and that's about it. Coach's eval increased. Marvin taught us about baseball equipment. Strong lessons. We learned from the news that the Tulips no longer have a shot at the championships. Well, that's lame. Let's go ahead and attempt to do this. Good. Coach's eval increased.
Ant. Oh, Mr. Fox. I can see you've been practicing hard.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see. Why don't I give you a batting test? Show me how many balls you can hit out of 10. I want to see how much progress you've made. You pass if you get over 10 points.
Do I dare challenge, or do we just say yes? Marvin is teacher. I'll get 20 points. I don't think we'll get 20 points is the problem. We're not that great yet. We're not that great. Yeah. I'm thinking just yes for this one. And we get another yes later on. Alright, sir, watch this. Then we kick him in the nuts. The fire's in the background. We have no chance of failure. Uh-huh, Shaman. That's what happens here. 30 points. Wow. He threw it someplace completely different than was originally indicated. Oh, this is going terribly. Alright, 4. Nope. Hey, we did it! Yeah! Now we're just making gravy. Not much gravy, but still.
Hey, not bad at all. You've improved.
Thank you. Strength points gained, quickness points gained, technique points gained, mentality points gained, and we used some vitality. Scout's eval increased. I've got to save a monumental event like that. If only we had the fires of passion behind us, we could have shown the power of 2020 batting. Oh, you know, 2020 batting would have been in 2020 hindsight. Let's get back into it. This is great. This is moving swimmingly. I'm appreciating the shortcuttiness of shortcut mode. But let's rest and regain some vitality. Oh, we didn't get a hyper recovery. Whew, that was some workout today, Chief. Sure was. How about a game of rock, paper, scissors? Loser has to go and buy some cold drinks. 1, 2, 3. Good old rock. Nothing beats that. Oh man, I lost. Drinks are on you, Chief. Here you go, Marvin. Thanks, Chief. They enjoyed their drinks, and we gained quickness and vitality. Well, F that. If I don't get a hyper recovery, we don't get drinks. That's right, you can't stop the rock. You're going to constantly challenge if you're given any choice for your own character. You may not be given any choice for your own character in that case, Shaman. I was hoping to create players that would all be able to make the majors. And if we don't get your character optimized with the most points, the most places, the most times, you might not make the majors, and then you wouldn't be in the season. Jam the finger. Marvin isn't here for practice. Hey guys, I know I'm a little late. What happened? The train was running late, Chief. The train, but you live in the dorm. Yeah, but I had something to do in town. Come on, let's get on with practice. Becky, is there a train that runs through the city? Huh? I don't know. Maybe it started operating today? Guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go join the other guys for a run around the field. We got quickness. And we got a load again, because we injured ourselves and jammed our fingers. You have to make me the best so you don't become... That's right. Learn the lessons of old Bobo. Old Bobo just winged it through his initial run, and what do you know happened? I did not make the majors. I could not propel our team to great victory. Don't be a Bobo bust. Be a lethal success. Maxwell damage speaks the truth. Man. Oh no, it's the global warming about the soup. I will challenge this threat. We should be thinking of ways to stop global warming to make a better world for the generations to come. Each one of us can make a difference. That sounds real good, Chief. So do you have any idea what we should do? Yeah, we should cut back on practice so we don't release a lot of heat into the air. Now you're thinking. I'm all in for it, Chief. I'm really impressed, Ant. Hey, you two. Stop babbling and get to practice. Hit the field. We're on our way. So to stop global warming, I think we'd better figure out how to cool off Becky's temper first. I hear that, Chief. High five. Your bookworm rating has gone up. Becky likes us less. You're little and you played this game and went to Dr. Goodjob. You turned into a superstar. Yeah, I've been thinking I might have to check out Dr. Goodjob sometime. I don't know if I'm ever going to be in a position where I beat the MLB Superstars, but maybe I can get Dr. Goodjobs. Nerd saving the day by making Becky angry. That's right. Let's figure out how to save the world by keeping Becky from blowing her top. Oh yeah, I've played the MLB Superstars a couple of times now in Zerf's playthrough. Did not have a real good shot at beating them. Let's try this save load cheese one more time. Yeah! Ugh. Whoa. Now it's definitely over the foul line. Take X and factor in the variable to... Smack. Yikes! I think the ball hit someone in the stands. Whew. Where am I? Who am I? Damn, Boba didn't try. That's right. I think a wooden bat might help against them. Possibly. Rise from your grave. It's Annabelle Hunter. She hunts Annabelles. She's a teacher's aide. She's the math whiz that transferred from Think Tank University. We don't get to hear anything about Think Tank Universities. I feel faint. Bang! Oh, it's okay, Hazel. Oh my gosh. Hazel was startled by my sudden transformation into Diamond Dallas Page. It's okay, little girl. You don't have to jump in the air like that. Crikey, this here Annabelle's real stroppy. You okay, Annabelle? We better get you to the nurse's office. Ow! What hit me? Baseball, it was an accident. We were practicing. I've never felt anything like it. It makes me feel tingly. I mean, I'm really sorry about this. You said baseball. What's so fun about hitting a ball with a stick? I beg your pardon? Oh, Power Pros 2009 had a really good success mode. I like this success mode if it weren't for the fact that you have to go through it every time you want to make a player. Like if it were a thing where you could just make a character and like maybe you got a couple of extra fun, cool features out of it, like you could customize their appearance or something like that. But I wouldn't mind just being able to make a character like with a real quick character creation tool to be able to put them in a like league or season or something like that. Is it more interesting than math? Yeah, it is. It's not. You're a fool's fool. You suck. Math is awesome. But... oh man, I'd totally get into calculating. Oh boy. Time for me to show you the fun of math. Here you go. And she points to her. For my own original math exercise. No thanks. Anyway, you got no reason to thank me in the first place. After all, I'm the one who hit you with a ball. Don't let that stop you from learning the joys of math. Here. All of these? Jeez. How many are there? 2,525. That's equal to the number of cuts multiplied by the base number of students who failed my class. Hey, Breeze Horizon's following now, too. MLB Power Pros is the shiz. Get it? I'm sorry. Missed the punchline. Anyway, give it your best shot and let me know what you think. Doesn't look like she'll take no for an answer. We got Annie's math problems. Alright. That's it for today. Good job, guys. Whew. Man, that was some workout today. Yeah, my throat's just parched. Race to the water fountain. Chief, watch out! It's wet. Water is wet. Don't slip. What did I tell you, Chief? Oh, man. I cut myself pretty good. You guys. Here, Aunt, use this. A bandage? Thanks. You always carry bandages? Yeah. I got into the habit a while back. I started using 3 packs of bandages a day. You see, I have a kid brother who's 4 years younger than me, and... Robbie, you come over here, please? Sure. We can talk later. Man, Robbie's really busy. Yeah, he's like everybody's dad. Seriously. Strength points gain, quickness points gain, technique, mentality. And now it's definitely time to rest. Hyper recovery or no, we can't exactly go for any more. There's that sweet hyper recovery. Rustle, rustle. Okay, we'll begin the final exam shortly. You ready for this final, Chief? Gotta give it everything I got. Is the professor alright? Looks like he's about to topple over. Does everyone have their tests? Well, I think pass or fail here, I was going to end up having to spend my next vitality bar studying anyways, just to, you know, get past the Annie's math problems quest. Then begin. Bang! Yeah, Hazel moved away now, so she was not surprised by the existence of Diamond Dallas Page. Hey, the professor fainted. Concentrate on the exam. But the professor, he collapsed. Calm down. He's just sleeping. He collapses constantly. He's a fainting goat. That's so strange. Forget it. Gotta focus. Keep it down. Whew. Managed to get through it. Whew. Now I'll be collecting your answer sheets. How many of these characters for charity do I have? I haven't actually gone back and checked, but I have approximately 30. These are the things that I do for charity. You can see why the shortcut mode is going to be important, and why I'm not going to be attempting to do this in time for anything other than next baseball season. Today I've brought the results. Our final exam results. Already? I'm pretty nervous. When I call your name, please come and collect your score. And, yes sir, you've earned an F. You've got until next week to turn in a paper. If you don't, you'll be dismissed from school. Oh no. I better get to studying. F is for fucking try harder, that's right. Well, Breeze Horizon, I think, didn't they in like 2012 or something like that release a 360 version where they like redid all the sprites to make all the characters look like bobbleheads? MLB Bobblehead Pros. If I don't spend next week studying, it's game over. No one said this was Oregon University. That's probably topical in a way that I don't understand. I almost forgot. I got to write that thesis because my final test score was so low. Let's do it. Bookworm rating went up and we used vitality. Robert taught us about the tournament. Which reminds me, I should probably use some of my... Yeah, we can increase our trajectory. And work some more on power. Honestly, as a second baseman, probably I just want to work as much as anything else on making fewer errors. F is for cookie. Yes. Let's study. Forgot all about that workbook that Annabelle gave us. I better go home and work on it. Finally finished. Whoa! Shell shock! Can't believe that took all night. We finished our math problems and our bookworm rating went up and we used vitality. Very good. You finished my math exercise. Now it's time for some more exercise. How was it? Well, it was hard. That's not the answer I'm looking for. Weren't you moved by the inherent beauty of an intricate formula, the mysteries unlocked by each digit? I got some digits for you, baby. Let me just, no. Absolutely not. Oh. Yeah, she's got resting studious face. Still not unlimited power. We definitely need more power. Actually, there's this definite sense of satisfaction when I solved a problem. Really? That's great. Huh? What am I getting all excited about? Well, I think we know what you're getting all excited about, Antious. What is it? Why are you staring at me? Oh, I'm sorry. It was just that... Wait. Not another word. Being a math genius, I can easily calculate what's going on in your head. You can? Let's see. If your feelings equal x, and applying p as a true integer, x will equal... Wow. I never imagined math could be used like this. Annabelle? I got her number. How do you like them apples? So, what was on your mind? I knew it was too good to be true. Oh, be quiet. Here's today's assignment. Bring it back in when you're done. What? Again? There are only 222 problems, less than the last assignment, equal to the task times the number of hours. I don't get it. Never mind. Just do the assignment. Okay. We got Annie's math problems again, and our bookworm rating went up. Annabelle likes us more. Now then, whoever fails this exam must write an additional thesis. Here you go. It looks good. Real good. The best. Phew. Managed to avoid expulsion. We managed to avoid drowning. Gotta work for that second base, yeah. Hey, Aunt. Hi, Mr. Fox. I'll be watching your game today. Whoa, are you serious? My daughter chews me out if I don't come and see the Tulips play. So make sure you go out there and show me a good game, you hear? I will challenge him. I'm gonna play the best game. I want to show him some fire. You know it. This game's as good as one. Oh, listen to you. That's just the spirit you need for the majors. Good luck out there. Sir, thank you, sir. Gather up, everyone. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Here's the order, coach, if you would. We're on third. All right. Today's our last game of the season. Ever Victory University already has the championship wrapped up. But for the sake of next year's championships, let's win this game. Yeah! Why did you get such a commanding presence? Commanding? Really? That speech didn't come from the coach, did it? No, that one was mine. Wow, Becky's really good at this. Mumbling, yes. That's within expected parameters. Hey there. You seem like you're always deep in thought. Are you doing some kind of image training? Image training? What would be the point of training now? It's already image match time. Huh? Yeah, you would think that Marvin would improve over time. I never noticed that he never increased his stats. I figured that he slowly did, sort of the way the rest of the team did. Oh, image match? The game, of course. I'm running a simulation of the game in my head. It's shown that we will win 1-0. Okay. I'm looking forward to creating character number 17 when the dialogue loses a bit of its luster for Bobo. Nerd! Yeah, Grim, I do believe that you may have already noticed it, and it's probably only going to get more pronounced as time goes by. I will begin to summarize the dialogue probably more and more as time goes along, rather than it always being a letter-for-letter voice-acted production. Okay. Well then, please excuse me. Come on, there's no way I'm gonna let it play out like that. Marvin's actually godlike at everything, but he's just so Marvin he can't improve. Whatever, nerd. Time to face off against the tech brains. We could send him to Dr. Goodjob, although I think if we do... Up, 2 outs, so... things didn't go as well for everybody else. Let's see if we can get on base this inning. This is my last game, so don't let me down. That was slow. Let's see what happens with his next pitch. There's a ball. Let's throw this next pitch right down the middle. Oh, does he mean it though? Dang it. Who are we? We're the Tulips. We're not the tech brains. Come on. We're Ant. Yes, we are Antious. We're Antious Verde, better known as Ant in this situation. Really? That was a strike? That's some BS. Alright, we got on. Thanks to some poor fielding. We have the power to shrink ourselves as needed. Hey, we got in that inning. Nice. I'm primarily just concerned about everything that we're doing. How the overall game is going, less of a concern. Oh, I really shouldn't have gone after that one. Alright. Jeez. This guy is being very nervous. Wow. Struck me out. I feel terrible now. How do fielding controls control? I hope we never have to find out, if I'm honest. You scrub, no hits yet? What's wrong with you? Hey, I got a hit. What are you talking about? See, I got a hit. That was not a hit. I understand that. Oh, because the other one was scored as an error? Ah, whatever. Looks like today I had 4 at-bats with no hits. Strength points gained, quickness points gained, technique points gained, mentality points gained. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Baseball can't be predicted through any simulation. That's what makes it a sport. Ha ha ha! My calculations were wrong. There must have been some unforeseen circumstances. What a weirdo. But rest assured, I won't let this data go to waste. I'll use every neuron in my mind to determine the cause for our defeat. I think you just need more practice. Whatever, nerd. Even though we couldn't participate in the tournament, I'm glad we won the game. You're right, Marvin. We'll make next year a winning year. I did not say node. I, in fact, said nerd. You were pretty confident before the game. Do you care at all about the game? What a letdown. That makes 2 of us. Oh no. Does Mr. Fox hate us now? You're still on a team. Guess you'll be able to play a little now. Friend data. Everybody's our friend. Let's go ahead and rest. I didn't manage to get a harump. He's like, get that paper. Well, this here's the lawnmower. You start tomorrow.
Leave it to me, boss. I'll mow like I never mowed before and get this field looking like a clay court.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
It was a joke, man.
Right.
Oh, glorious day. Maybe I'll go give Ant some spending money. Knowing him, he's either lying around at the dorms or out practicing. Either way, he'll be at school.
Dad gets a job. Sweet. Let's go ahead and drop a save down. I know that we didn't have the best personal This is an odd reality, because ordinarily, Dad would be all about just having us do everything for him. We've only dropped 2 frames. That's exciting news. We'll continue from the last save point. We might need to reset this universe if only to restore normality. What? Because things are going at least moderately well right now? That's the best player we made in success mode? We haven't really made any exceptional players in success mode yet. I only just basically got started with this game. I'd never played this game before up until I started doing this LP series / streaming series that I started on it a little earlier this year. So, yeah, I mean, Zerf turned out okay, but Bobo was an exceptional player so much he never came back. Well, he's been the exception to the rule so far that my guys will make it to the majors. I work real hard. Yo! Dad? What's the big idea showing up out of nowhere? What's the matter? Get up! Aunt's dad?
I'm an employed man, boys. We're partying tonight.
Will you ever grow up?
Here, let me share the wealth.
Really? I can have this?
Yeah, take it and enjoy.
I love you, Dad.
Thanks, kid.
Well, I guess if he wants to give me money, I'll take it. Man, Dad shrinks my self-esteem and expands my doubts. That's right. We got $26. Our dad's in a better mood. Everything's coming up us. This kid is out there playing ball again. I mean, so far we haven't really had any issues with, I'm in a hurry today, so I better not waste any time talking to him. Wait, I said approach. Well. I said approach, and yet it made me wander off. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna keep training. Trajectory 4, concentration A, power B, run speed B, arm strength D, yeah. Because of Dr. Goodjob, never had a great player like since. Honestly, I feel like, Lethal, you weren't that far off of that. You had the good trajectory and pretty good sweet spot. I think your power was either B or C, I forget now. This player is based off of Antious Verde, who was our top donor during Zerfall's MS charity stream last month. Hey Chief, you know there's a dance party tonight? Want to go check out the scene with me? Best way to become popular with the girls is to act cool at these parties. Popular with the girls, eh? I'll, you know what? I'll pass. No, I'll go. Wait, should I go or should I pass? Marvin Ice Cold. This game brings so much nostalgia. Well, I'm glad, Breeze Horizon. If you have any special insights on any of these interactions, I will certainly be willing to accept them from somebody that actually has some experience playing the game. I've noticed the Wikipedia presence for this game, or the FAQ presence for this game, is a little... Sure, let's go. Marvelous. I made friends with a lot of nice girls tonight, Chief. I just know one of them is my true love. My ladies' man rating went up. Oh, okay. I figured for sure I was going to end up getting tired out. Coach's eval increased. Hey, Chief, there's another party tonight. Want to go? Another dance party? How about it? Let's check it out, okay? I'll have some insight now and again. That's right, you've played it a little since you picked it up. Well, that's cool. Yeah, like honestly, if I was just playing this game because I enjoyed it, I might actually end up playing it more. Seen people out there who got endings from Milton. That's the only character you failed to get yet. Started with lazy. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, yeah, you just don't practice most of the time. More minor than Boba's non-existent contract. Yeah, when fun times are at the table, there's never negative energy, only fatigue crashes. Yeah, that's what I figured in terms of this, going out for dance parties. Besides, we got a lot of yeses to burn. Yeah, let's go. Yakuza! Made a lot of friends, a lot of nice girls tonight, Chief. Love's in the air, everywhere I look around. Ladies' man rating went up some more. Let's go ahead and save. Because, saving's a good thing. I want to see whether or not we will be able to get a hyper recovery. He can feel the love in the air. Didn't appreciate how bad it could be. Used to play this game. If your player sucks, keep restarting until you got good default stats. I mean, there are worse things to do, and that's kind of an irritating thing about the randomness of the game. Plus the amount of difficulty it takes. Like, it should never, like, put you behind the 8-ball from the very start. The way that it sometimes does. Love is in the air, he says with such anger. That's true, he had angry eyebrows. Love is in the air, do you hear me, Ant? It's time for a hyper recovery. Nope. Well, I guess that means I gotta sleep some more. Me, the captain? When you're the captain, you control everything after the 8th inning. What do you say, Ant? I will say yes, just to see whether or not we still get to be captain. Because I'm gonna go back and load, and try, practicing a little more, so we'll get a hyper recovery later. Okay.
You call that an answer? I'll do it, me! I can.
Is the coach talking out of his rear end or what?
Okay, the decision's been made. Toby's the new captain. Yes! You've made the right choice, right, kids?
Yeah. Toby, our new captain. The future's looking bleak, Chief. Becky likes this lesson. Our fortune rating went down and everything is decreasing. Robbie's out of here. We're out of this reality. Let's ditch. Yeah, you would think yes would not be, I guess? I would be down with Becky for being coach. Bobo doesn't know you can keep Alvin yet, Breeze. Well, wait a second. Now, I've played this a couple of times, and it seems like Alvin leaves no matter what we do. Alvin leaves if you get captain or ghost. Well, yeah, but like, Alvin won't stay if you have Willie, our captain, some other random factor. Yes, because I've definitely... Alright. Hey, if we're willing to allow Toby to be captain... I haven't had to run without Willie or captain yet. Well, I thought I had... Well, okay. Okay. Well, whatever. I'll defer to the chattering masses here. Creepy body snatch some poor guy. And I will go ahead and... Got Mandela'd. Oh no, this one's more serious.
This injury doesn't look too good. You're gonna have to stay here at the hospital for a while. Broken bone will take 3 weeks to heal.
That is a lot of time to spend at the hospital. Me, the captain? You guys all gathered here at the hospital to tell me. You're the captain, you control everything. What do you say, Ant? Well, now since we're definitely loading again, let's just try refusing. I'll have to pass because I'm still recovering from my injury.
Then let me do it. I can.
No, okay. I wonder whether or not it automatically will make you refuse if you are in the hospital. Quit success mode without saving game data. Is this right? Yes. Check Darosta. Well, I mean, I know that Alvin's still going to be here now. I know that Alvin doesn't leave until Toby becomes captain, if Toby becomes captain. You need to do what the speedrunners do and get a broom to push the reset button. Well, yeah, that would actually take longer in this particular instance, Death Evan, because I'm playing on a PS3, which means I have to, by resetting, I have to go through the PlayStation menu. Yeah, I don't think there's been a real comprehensive, at least English language, top to bottom sort of analysis of this game. Kasha! Me, the captain? Coach has personally picked you to be the new captain. What do you say, Ant? Alright. I will say yes in a milquetoast way and allow Toby to become captain. Because that is what chat seems to be suggesting we want to have happen. You know what? He is currently on the team, we just haven't seen him very much. Alvin doesn't, as far as I've noticed, Alvin doesn't leave. Alvin, honey? Alvin is our pitcher. Alvin is the pitcher of, I think Bean is having some experience. I'm going to go ahead and give a poll here. And honestly, I'm probably going to just take the totals between no and yes. Bean is evolving. Bean's hanging on for that hyper recovery. Now, Bean is over there playing Mass Effect, Andromeda. So she's apparently encountered some new character or something. Who even knows? Bean is not the captain, she's the Pathfinder. So, we have 3 votes for challenge, be captain, and 4 votes collectively for don't be captain. Honestly, not being captain will put off my my need to learn how to field. Forgot to vote to say yes. Well, there you go. So that would have been another vote for yes. Yes does not make us captain. Okay.
You call that an answer? I'll do it, me. I can.
Coach talking out of his rear end or what? Okay, the decision's been made. Well, you know how to get the training I want now. Well, I will not be in charge of any of the training decisions. That's true. I just have to go against whatever it is that I want, and Toby will say, "Well, not doing what Bobo says." Yeah. He doesn't always disagree, what? I can't use reverse psychology on Toby and with a 100% success rate? Our fortune rating went down, though. Well, we gotta rest anyways. Get back that vitality. I don't think we'd be able to, yeah! Hyper recovery time. Get them points. Get that paper.
Okay, kids, it's time to meet the new members of our team.
Catcher Mark Wiseman and third baseman Rex Landers join the team. If I ever got a copy, my hands on a copy of Power Pros 2009. Nope. Well, I mean, I don't know Japanese. That'd be a part of it. Part of my issue. I have this game and I have Power Pros 2008. They were 7 and 8, right? Yeah. And I figure at some point down the road, maybe not in the near future, I will end up playing that one in a similar fashion to this. Perhaps also trying to do some variety of fundraiser involving character creations and a charity fundraiser, mind you, not just to line my own pockets. Just guess your way through the Baka Gaijin squiggles. Sure, I can't see how that would possibly both A, not be just, you know, hugely successful, and B, be hugely entertaining after a while. Oh wait, what is our fortune now? We still have great luck, we just don't have excellent luck. Alright, we have maximum, trajectory, we have not the worst sweet spot, but let's go ahead and build up on our power. Still an F. We gotta keep powering up, boys. Actually, hang on a second. Let me see if there's any other, Good, I can move myself up to an F. Gets many home runs. That does seem like an ability that I would want, doesn't it? That seems like an ability I definitely want too, doesn't it? Home runs aren't always the way to win. They're not Death Evan, but they're rarely the way to lose. No, but you're absolutely right. But basically, I mean, our first baseman, second baseman guys, those are the guys that we really need to be able to learn that through our 2015 year when we won the series. Well, there you go. You find trajectory 3 better than 4. Well, maybe we've goofed there, but we're going to try and go with it. Let the other team screw up. There you go. Coach's eval increased. An exhibition game. A request for an exhibition game arrives from Ever Victory University. Marvin informs Ant that Alvin's been depressed ever since he saw Patrick again. Marvin informs Ant that Alvin's been depressed ever since he saw Patrick again. Strength points gained, quickness points gained, technique points gained, mentality points lost, and loss of vitality. Mark practices catching Alvin's Mirage Knuckler. See, this is a plot line that we haven't actually gotten to before. It's a knuckleball developed years ago by Alvin with Patrick's help. They were buddies before. Faster and has more motion than a standard knuckleball. Alvin didn't use it for years because most catchers couldn't catch it. We learned that Patrick is Alvin's old catcher. Man! Unfortunately, with the amount of vitality that we lost there, I get the sinking feeling we're not going to be able to manage a hyper recovery here. So I tell you what I will do. I will go ahead and study so that we can do the other Book of Annabelle's math problems. Use up that vitality. His first huge loss was a game where Patrick was injured. Everyone assumed Alvin couldn't pitch without Patrick calling the game for him, so he struck out on his own. Patrick and Alvin were hard up for cash. Oh. You're a catcher, then you learn how to catch the 5-knuckle shuffle, I mean the knuckle duster, and it gives you a perk for the rest of the game. It's all just a trick to get the truck money out of the evidence locker. That's right. Finally finished. That book took all night. Lost all the vitality. Ant listened to all of Becky's love woes, and Becky likes us more. Mark learns to catch Alvin's knuckleball. Mentality points gained. Motivation points increased. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to do anything with that just yet. I will go ahead and rest. Regain some vitality. The gun went brah, brah. He fired his gun into the air and went ah. Alvin walked in on Patrick, who was still alive, dealing with the mafioso boss Don Rigatoni. He was devastated, fired his gun into the air and went ah. And the gun went brah, brah. And then they've been bitter rivals. Have I never fired my gun up in the air? Went arg, Bobo. Oh, bandit marks. If Don Pam were involved in this game... Oh, Becky tells Alvin how she feels about him. Sorry. Why not? I'm not sure that you really have feelings for me. Not sure, but I really... Maybe you're into me because you think I'm a cool guy or something. Well, that can't possibly be it. That doesn't mean that you really like me. How can you say that? Well, that's just what I really think. So, I guess I'll see ya. Alvin. Patrick eats all the skin off the KFC before anybody else can get to it. Then everyone else gets to the back basket, shoots their gun in the air, and goes, ARRGH! What's wrong, Becky? You're not doing so good. Oh, Aunt. I guess once again, Alvin must have said something to you. How could you tell? It's easy. Follow 5 simple steps. Step 1. Well, whenever you look really sad, that means some guy's turned you down. It's been like that since we were kids. When we were kids? You mean boys have been rejecting me ever since then? Well, where's your father? Psst, that would work a lot better if Mr. Fox weren't her father, but... yeah. Anime Sweat Noodle. That's not why they're rejecting you. You actually hurt them first. Like, this time, didn't Alvin get really mad? He did. I just told him that I wanted to become a star. So why do you need that to happen? So if a girl's boyfriend's a loser, it makes her look bad, too. So you don't want to go out with him so you can impress your friends. No, it's not like that. What exactly do you like about him, anyway? Well, he's got this face... What else? It's his hairstyle. Anything else? His fashion sense. They don't seem to have cut this particular part down very much at all. The vast backstory between Alvin and Mark, we lose all of that, but we get to find out all of the 3 superficial things that Becky likes about Alvin. And on top of that, well, maybe his voice. My heart really starts beating every time I hear the sound of his voice. Well, what do you think about his personality? What? See, all you seem to be interested in is his looks. You still don't know anything about him. No one wants to go out with someone who doesn't know them at all. Oh, you might be right. Love is so difficult. Maybe there's a guy somewhere that can understand everything about me. Well, from now on, I'm not going to care about how a boy looks. So you can be sure that the next guy that I hit on is ugly as hell. Oh, the world's a big place. You're not just focused on appearance. I bet the right guy is out there for you. Somebody who understands you as well as your friends do. So that means... what? Oh, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Well, I've got to go now. That's right. I'm not going to care about how a boy looks. Want my number? Thanks so much for our conversation today. Can I share my problems with you again sometime? There is no Marvin card, Max. We're going to agree. Sure. Anytime. Becky likes us more. Ladies' man rating went up. Something else bothering you? It's just I never gave you my phone number. But what about if there's an accident? Go ahead, give me your phone number. We got Becky's phone number. I'm free next Sunday, you know. You want to go somewhere? No, I don't want to meet up with you. Well, there you go. She said she doesn't want to go out with us. So that definitely means... Becky, I'm going to give your phone number to Marvin. If she doesn't want to go out with you, it means you're hot. That's right, because she basically is not going to judge us by looks. Why are you a mod? I don't know. Because we need some green text to sort of liven things up a little bit. We got one cyan person and a bunch of purple people. Dev Evan, you're not going to start banning people, right? Yeah, that's true. One-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. It's gonna be bad. Should buy a wooden bat, see if it helps you. Okay. Well, the shop is here. I have all of $71 though. And there are no wood bats for sale. That's true. Wait a minute. Lethal's the god of fortune. Who's the god of commerce? Trick question, that's Guan Yu. Alright. Guan Yu is the god of a lot of things, as it turns out. I remember, I no longer live by it, but used to be, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and work a couple of turns of job, try and rest and get a longer vitality bar to start with. Wait, did we never actually get a job this time around? I guess not. Well, we better challenge for the highest possible salary. He was the protector of the normies. It's Christmas today. $191. Are you selling any wooden bats? You are selling a wooden V-shot, but don't have the money for it. I'll have the money for it in the future. It'll be okay. Happy Christmas. War is over. He's a god of war, he's a god of the normies, he's also a god of commerce. I remember having read this somewhere, maybe it was in an RTK, that JG was doing. But I also noticed it's not the Chinese restaurant that I go to anymore, but the Chinese restaurant I used to go to back when I was living down by where Red is. They had a golden statue of Guan Yu behind the counter. I'm guessing to benefit their business. It's what's best for business. Who to call? Oh, we never got Annabelle's stuff done? Alright, I guess we're gonna go ahead and call Becky. Merry Christmas, Becky. Oh, Merry Christmas. Hey, you wanna come over to my house now? He's a door god. He's the guy that turns you away if you're not up to the dress code. Oh, great. I'll be there. Becky likes us more. He's a patron of loyalty, so he's often in police stations and Yakuza dens. But which location it is determines if blue, green, chromatic... Yeah, if Blue Dragon is in his left or right hand. That's interesting stuff. So it's like if you... I don't even know if it was a real thing, but I remember back when I was in high school, like, the rumor going around, or the scuttlebutt going around would always be, like, oh, if you see a guy that's got his, like, right sleeve rolled up, that means that he's buying drugs, and if he's got his left sleeve rolled up, it means he's selling drugs, or something like that. I'm like, alright. Becky, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Mr. Fox, Merry Christmas to you.
You know, being Christmas and all, it's not the kind of time that I really want to see your face.
Daddy!
I am starting to realize there's something special about you, just like my daughter here says.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. Actually, I've been rooting for you too. As proof of my support, I'm going to give you a present today.
Ooh, a present!
That's right. But before I give it to you, I have a question. What do you think is your biggest weakness?
Is it batting, is it defensive skill, or is it power? I mean, it's basically batting or power. I mean, we want more of both of those things. I will go ahead and create a poll for this one. And I will tell you right now, if you say defensive skill is our biggest weakness, I am going to go with whatever the number 2 is. Because it is our biggest weakness, but I'm not getting an item to enhance it. Because I'm fine with it being our weakest skill. Toby reverses our decision for Christmas present. He kicks down the door and says,
I'm taking that present. You can have this one.
And he hands us a turd in a bag, sets it on fire.
Hold on a minute. You can't go around choosing presents. That's the captain's job.
Alright. Toby accepts the gift and gives it right back to you, Mr. Fox.
I got you something too.
Alright, so batting. Won that one.
Here, this should really help someone like you.
Ooh, a swing ring. Thanks very much. We got swing ring. Becky likes us more. Our ladies' man rating went up and the scouts eval increased. How was the last exercise? I managed to finish it. Amp returns the math exercise to Annabelle. Oh no, things are going to start getting dicey. This is about to start to become a harem anime. You almost had a perfect score for your last assignment. You know, I think you might have a gift for math. Okay.
Why don't you study more instead of spending all your time on baseball?
Home run derby is pretty fun. Baseball's been my passion ever since I was a kid.
You really think it's fun chasing around a little ball?
Oh yeah, that ball's packed with dreams, and I don't think that's something you can solve on a piece of paper.
Something calculations can't solve? You're lying. I mean, that sounds intriguing. I'll just have to watch you practice someday.
You probably shouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't want you to get hit by a ball again.
Listen up, punk. I can use my math to protect me. Numbers surround me. Form a shield. For example, I can instantly determine a ball's speed and trajectory.
It didn't work so well last time.
I was preoccupied.
Yeah, okay. By the way, do you have one of your exercises for me today?
My answer's neither positive nor negative. In short, I have 0. Absolutely nothing.
Can't argue with that. Bookworm rating went up, and Annabelle likes us more. But she didn't give us a... Toby turns a new leaf. Hey, nice. I suppose there's a cheap wooden bat. Nope. Let's see what the swing ring does for us, guys. I'm concerned that it is going to, yeah, increase the vitality that we end up using in practice. Takes more vitality. Don't know if I'm into this. Well, I mean, it shows you right there. It's vitality by +2. And strength by +1. Storyline just skipped over one of the biggest heel face turns since John Cena. Oh, so you mean up till now we've just been seeing basic thugonomics, Toby? And now we're gonna see My Time Is Now, Toby? You can train with 1 vitality, so as long as you have a potion. Yes, but that gets really irritating after a while. A heal, mildly less heal turn. Guess the question is now, do I try and earn some more money, or go ahead and rest so that we can take another good solid effort at trying to get a hyper recovery. Don't we all miss the 1990s and early 2000s in WWE? I mean, a little bit. I don't watch anymore. I mean, I still spend a lot of mental energy on professional wrestling, but it's all just my local promotions. I'm not checking out the major leagues. Ball player's nothing if he doesn't take care of his body. That means I better get some rest. Covered some vitality. Whoa, Annabelle's here to see us practice.
This is actually interesting. I'm surprised. I figured it was gonna suck swords.
Oh no, Annabelle! Heads up! Duck!
Who am I? Where am I?
Annabelle! Oh god, Annabelle, no! Are you okay?
Is this the nurse's office?
Yes, Annabelle. You have nothing but questions now, do you? You were hit by a ball again. You said you could calculate the path of a ball.
Said I could calculate it, not dodge it. That's like taking the multiple of 6 and reducing it by the square.
I think I get the concept.
Don't you get wise with me, son!
Ow!
I do have to admit, I realized something when I was watching you practice, though.
And what was that?
Your fascination with baseball.
Annabelle.
There's a lot of calculation going on while you play, isn't there?
Sure there is.
That led me to thinking, I can improve that with a little private lesson.
Private lesson?
Here's my phone number.
One of the biggest problems is it's just I'm big and angry and I want the title, and that's about it for motivation, even if they do that much. Yeah.
Call me.
Call you?
Yes, let me know what time is best and we'll get together.
Alright, thanks. I'll sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Annabelle likes us more. We got Annabelle's number. Now we have too many different... Now we got too many ladies. This is the too many ladies problem. Oh shoot, we're gonna lose them both now because it's gonna be Valentine's Day. And we don't have enough money for a present, do we? I don't suppose you have any shiny fragrance. No. Shiny fragrance is just for dazzling scouts and managers. It is not for I have money for the backup Becky present. That's true. Try selling the bat ring. I could try selling the bat ring. Man, I could just get items to increase everything that I do and completely drain all of my vitality from practice. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and save the game. And because it is after midnight, I am probably going to have to call time on this session. Can't wait for the Cueto Cup. Death Heaven, I'm behind like an entire season on Lucha Underground. Although Lucha Underground is one of the things that I was watching. Because actually, think it was a month ago. Yeah, it was a month ago, actually. JG and I, at one of the local independent shows, we got to see Mad Dog Matt Cross, who wrestles under a mask as Son of Havoc in an independent show down here against local hero and I guess now Impact X Division champion Sanjay Dutt. That was a good match. Havoc, yeah, it was Unmasked Son of Havoc versus Sanjay Dutt, which was pretty sweet. I enjoyed that a lot. Actually, it was too sweet, just like the Bullet Club, or if you're older, the NWO. But yeah, we were all waiting around in the lobby of the venue, and Son of Havoc, just in his regular everyday clothes, comes walking in the door. I was like, "Oh, hey, so where's the thing going on?" And we pointed him in the direction of the locker room and rest of the venue, and we're like, "All right, hey, good, good match tonight, man." That was fun. Anyways, Antious is doing pretty well so far, I'd say. And I'm happy to see it. Hopefully you all are too. I didn't bother to split this up for YouTube, so I'm just going to be loading this up in just one giant, let's see, almost 2-hour video. So, people will have that to look at, and I guess... Do people not care as much about that anymore? I don't know. It seems like people are uploading giant, long videos more often now. I was always of the habit, and it's always of the habit, both in watching and my recording, of trying to split things up into more digestible chunks. But I don't know whether or not that's a thing that people really care about anymore. Try and keep it under 30 for mobile users. Mobile users, see? That's what you're doing. That's where we got to figure it out. Anyways, let me go ahead and your buddy of yours saw the hose once before a show where the Godfather was. Who are these hot chicks in the audience? Oh, they're just the hose. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off for YouTube right here. This has been a nice introduction and. Actually reasonably decent chunk of Antious's character creation. So thanks very much for watching. We will continue that character next time. Bye for now.